You know, you're looking real beautiful tonight. I mean, wow. But physical check isn't exactly what I'm talking about today. I mean, I feel like we go a bit further than just thinking each other are hot. I mean, you are my favorite anything, really. And there's nothing I would give to make me, or nothing I could get to make me part with you. Sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied. I'm a bit nervous. But you are the love of my life. And I wanted to ask you a question. Would you... Adam, hey, how can I help you right now? We were good for another season? Did I give it the thumbs up? If you're trolling me, I'm going to slap you. It's All-Stars? You're joking. You mean the best of the best season we sent to them on like a whim? Seriously? Well... Sorry, baby girl. I'm afraid there's something I love just a bit more than you. And that's my show. Today is a great day for me, huh? Let's go, Adam. Okay. Chill out. Jeez. Was it really necessary to make me change clothes from what I was already going to be wearing? Whatever. So when are we going to start recording this? Now? It's filming right now? You're going to catch me off guard twice? Hello, reality fans, and welcome back to Reality Reboot. Across the past 3 times we've done this, we've seen so many players, and in this season, we're bringing back players only. So what I mean by that is the only people playing are returning players. This is at least everyone's second time playing, if not 3, or in one person's case 4. But let me make this clear. This season will be like nothing you've ever seen. We've redone a lot of the set, we've redone a lot of the old challenges, and we've even made new twists and advantages and all that for this season. And in this season, we handpicked the best of the best players from previous seasons to play. These players will be competing for the grand prize of... I'll keep it a secret, but you'll find out in a bit. Now, with all this talk of new twists and advantages and set and the big bombshell of just the best of the best players, it's kind of hard to forget that at the end of the day, the rules of the game remain the same. At the beginning of the game, the group will be split into different sections, or teams. These teams will compete against each other in competitions where the winners will win immunity and the losers will have to vote one of their own out. That continues really until the end of the game, where one person will be crowned the winner of Reality Reboot season. Now, while this is the 4th time we've done this, this is still the 3rd season. And what a season, man. This is the biggest season, as I've already said, biggest season ever. And it's jam-packed full of action, betrayal, drama, everything you want out of a show like this. So please, get ready for the season of a lifetime right here on Reality Reboot All-Stars.
think I'm ready. No, I gotta restart that one.
I'm Aiden Sereno. I was the winner of season 1. Feels great to be back. I'm gonna use the same strategy I used in season 1, which is the winning strategy. I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm glad to be back. Wasn't here in season 2 because, I won, of course. But yeah, it's All-Stars, and I probably have a big threat on my back, big target on my back, because I'm so great. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
My name is Spencer Peavy. Was told it was good to be back. I'm actually here for the money. Gonna tell a lot of people what to do, and I'm gonna win. That's about it.
It feels really great to be back, and I feel really lucky to be here because I bought myself into this season. So just with that, I'm really fortunate. Although I feel that way, I also have some nerves building up because Chloe, which is one of my really strong allies, will not be being here. I'm also the only girl, so I feel really singled out seeing the other players. But I hope I can build some good alliances and, go to the end.
Alright, I think I'm glad to be back. This game won't be that hard. I'm better than everybody else here. That's about it. I'm just gonna win.
I'm really excited to be back for my 3rd go around. I was in both season 1 and 2. And my first 2 seasons I didn't do too great. I think that I could do pretty well this time. I think I have the brains to do it. And as long as I make it past merge, I think I have a solid chance at it. Oh my God!
Welcome all of you to Reality Reboot Season 3 All-Stars!
I know his dad. He gave me special pills.
I did it, Casey. Alright, so as you can all see, all of you are returning players across seasons 0, 1, and 2. So congratulations on making it to this season. This is the Super Bowl of Reality Reboot, if you will. Yeah. This is the best of the best. Yeah, it is. So real quick, I'm just let me ask some of you. Curtis, you played in season 1. How did you do? Do you mind us?
I did pretty good until the end where I won. Shut up. And then, yeah, I did pretty good until I got voted out because first boot. Oh my God, I'm going to hate you. Yeah, I got voted out because I knew I was gonna get voted out, and I had something that nullifies my whatever.
An idol?
Yes, I had that.
All Stars. Don't even know what an idol is. We love this season. What about? Let's ask a winner. Pierce, you're our most recent winner. What season did you play?
Season 2, Friends Are Foes. I know a lot of people here. I am very excited for this season. I really wanted to come to meet some new people, and I wanted to have a lot of fun. And I might win, I might not, but we'll see what happens.
And Pierce, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you win for winning?
$200.
Right. And Adian, how much did you win for winning?
3,000. No, 100.
Connor, how much did you win for winning?
100.
All right. So obviously, something you guys are very interested in is the prize pool for the All-Stars.
Oh my God!
I like money!
Tell him to bring me my money!
Adian and Connor, is it safe to say, stop guys.
Dude,
You not show that. Adian and Connor, is it safe to say you guys enjoyed the $100 you won?
I very much did.
So Pierce, is it safe to say you enjoyed the $200 you won?
I still have it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah. So, just out of curiosity, how do you guys feel about $300?
It's 500.
I knew you guys like that. So how do you guys feel about $400? I knew you guys would like that. So how do you feel about $500? I knew you guys like that. So how do you feel about $1,000?
Just got the band.
Well, I'm glad you guys feel that way because the prize pool is not $1,000. Still though, $500 isn't that bad at all, I would say. $500 in this briefcase, which will go. Huh?
Can I have the briefcase?
No, I like this briefcase.
Can I have your hat?
No. Regardless, as I said, the prize pool is $500 to the winner of this season. This is our biggest prize by like double. So, yeah, I would say play for it. Are we ready to get into teams?
Yeah!
So, of course, as I said, you guys are all returning players. And I've decided to split you up into teams based on your previous performances. And I don't mean exactly placements. I'm more so referring to how you played. In other words, this season isn't just all-stars. You can also refer to the season as Reality Reboot, Heroes versus Villains. So, before I put you guys into your teams, if you think you're going to be on the Heroes team, move to the right. If you think you're going to be on the Villains team, move to the left.
Alien is literally called the Golden Boy. If he's a villain, then I think no one gonna get nothing
So,
right.
all of you guys think you're on the Heroes team?
Yeah.
Yes. All of you guys think you're on the Villains team? Alright. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, just, okay, so Nikita, you thought you were a villain?
I don't know.
Do you mind explaining why?
I don't know.
Just like that.
I feel like this is
General attitude?
It's a bad goal. Yeah.
Brandon, you thought you were on the Villains team.
I don't know, man. You know, I tend to run my mouth a lot. You know, I tend to, get very passionate and angry, some would say. And, I take that out on people, so.
Connor, you were the very first winner of the series. And you think you're a villain?
Well, the winner always has to do bad things to win.
Alright, yeah, let's go over to this side. Let's go over to this side. So, the villain, you think you're a villain. Move away from the tree, man.
Oh, hi, tree.
I'm sorry. So Dylan, you think you're a hero?
I don't think I'm anything. I'm me.
You're a villain, most
But
definitely.
you went to the hero side.
I don't know. I just picked it. I think I'm just here.
That's great to hear. So, Mirrors, you're season 2's winner and you thought you were a hero. You mind explaining that?
Honestly, I feel as though I'm a hero since I thought since I was usually the nice one, I figured I'd be over here, and I've grown to have a lot of friends, and that was due to just me being a nice person. So I figured I should belong over here.
I don't mean to put you on the spot, but when you say you're usually the nice one, are you referring to other people you were around?
I mean, not really, honestly. I mean, I thought I was into everyone in season 2.
Are you sure about that? Aiden, you were season 1's winner. We went through other 2 winners, minus you.
called the
So you
Golden
thought you were a
Boy.
hero?
Yeah, I did think he was a hero. See, me, when I think of myself, I see the words fantastic over my name.
And Glaze.
But then I see the words hero. Because beyond everything else besides fantastic, I am a hero.
Well, I am the thing.
Hey, I just want to input. His title is the Golden Boy, okay? So.
And I'm plotting it.
Well, let's get you guys into your actual teams. Nikita, you're on the heroes team. Just swap sides.
Dang.
Shut up over there, guys.
I'm
Guys,
not trying to judge you.
Spencer, guys, stop. Stop talking. We're not doing this right now. Stop. Don't argue. Will, you're on the villains team. Good job. Caleb, you're on the villains team. Good job. Jacob, you're on the villains team. Good job. Connor, move to the other side. You're on the heroes. No! Oh, okay. Brayden, you're on the villains team. Good job. Spencer, do I even have to say it? All right. What did he do? All right. Over on this side. I don't know. Raymond. Oh wait, can you see Raymond?
No.
Guys, speed order. That man was Raymond. Raymond, you're on the heroes team. Good job. Camilla, go to the other side. You're on the villains team.
What a surprise.
Dude.
Just kidding.
Pierce, you're on the heroes team. Good job. Curtis, go to the other side. You're on the villains team.
Oh, look at Curtis. Hey, maybe show up next time.
Shut the hell up.
And that kind of retaliation is probably what put you there. Ruby, good job. You're on the heroes team. Dylan, go ahead and move to the other side.
Yes.
Asher, you're on the heroes team. Good job. Johnny, you're on the heroes team. Good job. Adian, you're on the heroes team. Good job.
Naturally.
And then Nikita, Connor, we already went through here. So look amongst you on the heroes team. Raymond,
Pierce, Ruby, Asher, Johnny, Aiden, Nikita, and Connor. And then on the villains team, Curtis, Camilo, Caleb, Will, Jacob, Brayden, Spencer, Dylan. Spencer and Dylan, that's your warning.
For what? I was talking about gooning with him. We were literally talking about Marvel
I didn't
Rivals.
hear nothing.
We were talking about Marvel Rivals.
I told you guys to not whisper though.
No, you said for us not to strategize.
That's your warning, that's your warning. Behold, why they're the villains.
Not if you were so steady.
On the villains team, Curtis, Camilo, Caleb, Will, Jacob, Brayden, Spencer, and Dylan. Hi. Boo! Get a load of this guy. He's called the Golden Boy? Oh,
What are you saying that?
okay, so I'll spin the twist of this season before we start this first challenge. This is the Shooting Stars twist, because you are all All-Stars. In the information letter I sent to all of you, the very first one, I knew none of you were actually going to read it. So I put a little spot at the end that told me if you have any ideas for advantages or idols, let me know, and they may be used. Every single person that responded were put into something. Unfortunately, Sawyer was one of them, and Sawyer is not here. But so hey, he gets some legacy in the game. Yay! Yay! But so, I'll go ahead and explain who answered that question, those questions, and I'll explain what they answered with. So Sawyer, I'll start with Sawyer. Sawyer told me firearm. What? I asked him to be a bit more specific. So he said loaded firearm. So there is an advantage hidden called one in the chamber. Basically, it is a 5 and 6 shot at something good happening. It's a 1 in 6 shot of being instantly eliminated. Of course, the 5 and 6 shot is pretty good. So if you think it's worth the risk, it might be worth taking a look into. Next up, Spencer. Let's go with yours next. So Spencer, do you remember what you answered?
Not really.
Spencer, you answered with an advantage steal. Basically, you'll play it on somebody before you cast votes. Whatever advantages, idols, anything that person has in their pocket for that can help them in the game, they will have to hand over to that player immediately. Where's Jacob? Jacob! Hey, Jacob. Do you remember what you answered with?
No.
So, Jacob, you answered with a sole vote advantage, which is kind of unfair and not very fun, but I tweaked it. Here's how it'll work. You will play it before the votes are cast. I will reveal what you're playing to everybody before you play it. If at least one person does not vote for you, then every vote besides the person who played it will be discarded, and the person who played that one vote will be the only vote that counts. Idols could still be played, but all the other votes will be nullified. But if everybody votes for the person who played the advantage, then the advantage will be nulled, and that person will go out, assuming they don't have an idol. The last one, I think literally the only one we would have gotten from the hero, no, because Sawyer was a hero. The only one we actually have from the hero side, Asher. So, Asher, funnily enough, if I recall, this is the advantage that got you eliminated.
That's
season 1. So, Asher's idea was a team swap, which is explained more accurately in the actual advantage that I wrote down, but I don't want to misremember a rule and say the wrong thing, so if you have it, it'll have how it's played on the thing. With that being said, that's every advantage that we have. Of course, there are other normal idols and such around. So, are we ready to get to the first challenge? Yeah! Let's get to it. Get in a circle. Your very first challenge of the All-Star season is going to be tips. Here's how this will work.
My Dixie?
There's many good ways this game is played. This is how we will play it. Connor, will you be my example? So, here's what we do. I will start the ball, I will serve. So, normally, so you'd be out. That's fine, I'm just playing the rules. When you hit the ball back, you have to be in the air. So you have to, when you're serving it, so like I would be out there because that's not able for anyone to get. It is my refereeing. If I say replay, I can't tell. That means just redo the play. If I say you're out, you're out. Don't argue. Don't.
Neighbors or no?
Huh?
Neighbors or no?
Your neighbors are your teammates.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're if you're Caleb or Connor or Curtis or Pierce, then no neighbors. Whichever team is eliminated first will lose the challenge, and we'll have to vote one of their members out of the game. The other team will win the challenge and will be safe from the humiliation of being the first boot of Reality Reboot All-Stars. Wait. What? Sawyer was going to be on the Heroes.
Oh, so that's when you got 3 votes.
But both of you guys have EVA players. Yeah, there are no goes.
Let me know.
3, 2, 1. Johnny, you may go. Wait, Will, you're out. Jacob, out. Alright, Heroes up to an early lead in this challenge. Aiden, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Is it not just one?
Dylan, out.
That's just one hit, right?
3 villains out immediately. It's not looking too good, villains.
Hey, y'all can do it. Y'all
Ready?
can do it.
Alright, Nikita, you're the ball? Alright, you may go. What, you're snitching on your own teammate?
Johnny.
Oh my god!
He's in here?
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, you may go, Johnny. Spencer, out!
That's you.
That'll be Raymond out of the game. Johnny out of the challenge. Villains, Curtis, you may go.
That's you, Caleb.
Caleb, he grabs that. Raiden grabs that. Aiden out of the challenge. Are you ready? You ready? He gets it. Raiden trying to do it.
They backed away from it. What?
He would have had to run. Yes, Pierce out. Was that Camilo? No. Alright, Camilo, you're good to go.
Yo.
Yeah?
So Camilo retaliated against Pierce after that last one, I guess. It's tied up 3-3. The very first round.
Curtis,
This is high tension. Ruby, Ash, and Nikita for the heroes. Caleb, Brayden, Curtis for the villains. Alright, Nikita, you may go.
It was supposed to go Ruby.
No, it bounced right there. It was definitely close to Curtis.
No, this is out. That's like down the driveway. Curtis dive on
Stop
top.
recording. I'll take this with you, Curtis. You're out. Alright. Two of the villains. Nikita, was that you?
No, it was Asher.
Asher?
Yeah.
Asher, you got someone out.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Beginning.
I did.
At the beginning, it's
I thought service was just like you stand.
I thought that was the first one.
Service is out. Wait, what?
My bad.
the first one. It's a
Yeah, it's a set.
Like a regular set.
what?
When you did it early, didn't you like?
Nikita and Ruby for heroes. Caleb and Brayden for the villains.
We locked in, bro. We locked in.
Ready to start. Nikita, out.
We're all used to the normal.
Down to 1 hero.
I believe in you.
No. Ruby out. And with that being said, the villains have won the first Unity Challenge. Will not be the first person eliminated from the challenge. Congratulations.
Hey, good job, guys.
As you guys know, at the Winners Camp, you guys earned it. Enjoy your stay. Alright, and heroes. Why are the heroes going into Winners Camp? You guys are not winners.
Silly guys.
Heroes team. That was honestly kind of the fumble for the very first challenge. One of you will be the first All-Star eliminated from this season. You may head to Losers Camp. I'll call you for elimination. You'll come to the garage and we'll eliminate one of your members there. With that being said, at a Losers Camp and talk strategy. Don't be the first one voted out.
We just won. Just won in tips. I feel really good. I end up having to clutch up. So. We beat the Hero Team, Hero Team K. Fuck the Hero Team. They don't mean shit, but we feeling really good. We won the first challenge. Okay? This ain't some superhero comic book movie where they come here and beat us up. No, this is a bad ending. Make sure you get back inside.
Okay. All right. I think the teams
I like this team, but I feel like the Villains team has a little more athletical advantage. This team is a little more nerdy, I would say. And yeah, the first challenge was just didn't really get to where we needed it to get. But I think in the future challenges, dealing with less athletic abilities, we should be able to do better.
As of right now, I'm feeling maybe a little nervous. Since it's All-Stars, it's kind of like the big boom of all the booms for reality reboot, so I'm feeling a bit nervous, but I already have some strategy already coming into it, and I already have some people on my radar, bad and good. So, yeah, especially on the opposing team.
Sound trash.
I have no idea. I'm just wondering. No clue. This season is a little bit different than last time. I already have a bit of an alliance forming between me, Johnny, Connor, Adian, and Nikita. I haven't talked to Nikita yet, but I think they are. I also kind of allying with Pierce. I think the plan is to either vote out Ruby or I can't remember his name. But
Bye-bye! Scoreboard!
Alright guys, this is the very first elimination of the All-Star season, so, who do I start with? This is an amazing lineup, I should say. So, Ruby, you were the last person left in the challenge, so, I mean, I think you have the most experience in that. So what do you think happened? You guys blew a pretty big lead, I think?
Yeah, we were at first, and then, we just got knocked down, and then 2v1, and I felt really bad for that. But, I mean, it's fine. So it happens.
And I mean, like, you guys were performing very well. I mean, like, Nikita, I think you especially did very well in that challenge. I mean, do you have any idea what happened?
I think the villains are just more athletically available, like, especially Spencer and Brendan. Or Brayden, my bad.
So, and Nikita, do you think that might be, like, a reason why, like, maybe while we have like less physical players, maybe we should keep the physical players so we can let's keep on par with them? What do you say?
Maybe for future challenges, but I think for the academic games, or like where we need to require some better thinking. Yeah, we're not really that calculus, bro.
So, I mean, yeah, maybe we'll have to run an FRQ for a challenge. I'm amazing at those.
Running an FRQ for a challenge, I'm not as much as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Johnny, you played literally every season. You're the one who's seen it all. And that's literally your season. So, I mean, how many times have you been in the first elimination? You were there for season 2. Were you at the first? You weren't at the first elimination for season 1. So, I mean, what do you think? Based on your experience, you've been on 4 like first vote off. Who do you think, like, or not maybe not who, but what do you think is going to be like the basis around this vote?
I feel like it's going to be like an asset vote. Mainly, it's going to be like mainly people thinking, okay, who's valuable, what can they do, what's their ability, and all that type of stuff. Well, that's usually how it usually is. It's never been personal for like the first vote. Usually, Sapphire.
Shots fired.
But after that, it's mainly an asset vote. It usually is.
So if we're talking pros and cons, of what each team member brings to the table. I mean, I gotta say, just from my personal view, I mean, Aiden, you probably look pretty good right now. I feel like most people would agree you bring a lot to the table.
I'm afraid I have too big of a target on that. And that's a crazy, like, arrogant thing to say. But like, I'm afraid that people will try to get me out in the very beginning of it. So I don't know how to feel about that. But overall, yeah, I do agree with what Johnny was saying. Yeah, it's an asset vote for beginning.
Before we go to vote, maybe I'll just like open forum. Do you think this is going to be a unified vote? Do you think everyone's on the same page?
To be honest,
I'd say that some of us are. I mean, maybe not
some of us,
Some
not
of us.
all of us.
So some of us are on the same page. Wait, before we go, Ashley, do you mind disclosing that? Who is some of us?
I'm not gonna say that. Why would I do that?
All right. Well, it seems like some people here do know what's about to happen. So I don't think there's anything more I have to say. You're all returning players. I don't think I have to explain how this works. It's time to vote.
Alright, let's get this over with. Again, this is mainly an asset vote. It's nothing personal, so I hope I spelled your name right. I think I did. I'm pretty unfortunate, but you know, fellow theater kid to another fellow theater kid.
One piece of advice for this dude. You can't be silent.
I'm gonna just vote who ADN told me to vote.
Alright, I will tally the votes. No talk. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or advantage that is displayed at this time, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I will read the votes. First vote, Raymond. Second vote, Raymond. 2 votes Raymond, 0 votes Raymond. Third vote, Ruby. That's 2 votes Raymond, 1 vote Ruby. 5 votes. Ruby. That's 2 votes Raymond, 2 votes Ruby, 4 votes Raymond. That is 3 votes Raymond, 2 votes Ruby. Raymond. That is 4 votes Raymond, 2 votes Ruby, 2 votes left. First person voted out of Reality Reboot All Stars will be Raymond. That's 6 votes. You just bring your torch. Raymond, bring your time music. It's time for you to go. Rest of you, head back to camp. I got nothing else for you.